Today we are at the Institute of Culinary Education and we are learning how to properly brine a turkey. So this is serious stuff.
This is serious stuff, but it's not hard. So no one should be intimidated, and the results are so amazing that everyone should be into doing it.
Right. I mean, what is the reasoning behind brining, first of all, for those who are like, yeah, I just can throw the bird in?
I'm really afraid to take people back to high school science class.
Okay.
Osmosis.
So let's do it.
Salty, sweet water, and the muscle's absorbing more liquid, so that when it cooks, it stays juicier. It's harder to overcook the bird, which is the biggest help you could have,
right,
you know, when roasting something like this.
Yes, absolutely. So what do you need to brine a turkey? What are the things that
you really don't need a lot. It could be as simple as water, salt, and sugar, which you have, everybody has. If you want to get fancy with it, we can start adding, you know, different things in. Generally going to work in a ratio of 1 gallon of water, 1 cup of kosher salt, 1 cup of sugar. From there, now you can start getting fancy, playing with it, adding in, you know, traditional herbs, sage, thyme, rosemary, garlic and bay leaf, and then spices. Coriander and allspice are kind of fun and funky and a great flavor. Black peppercorn, typical, normal, mellow, really nice. So play with all these things, and then I know you love the cider brine turkey.
Yes, I'm a cider briner.
So, you know, apple cider is great. You know, it's kind of sweet and it just has like all those wonderful fall flavors.
Right.
Beer is awesome. A beer brine turkey is a really cool thing. Add anything with alcohol in it, bourbon. You want to bring it to a boil so the alcohol doesn't dry out the meat. So, you know, you're going to get your brine mixed, and you know, a lot of these recipes say to boil them or, you know, heat the water. You just need to stir it until all the sugar and salt dissolves. Then you're just going to get it submerged and let it sit for 24 hours is ideal. If you don't have a place to put it in your refrigerator, make a bag of ice and put it, you know, in the garage.
Submerge
and
it
keep the ice, you know, just keep it iced the whole time, or a cooler. When it is time to cook, drain, okay, bring it over, and then we could just fresh water, give it a quick rinse, and then before it goes in to cook, you just want to towel it off. Make sure the skin's nice and dry. Maybe rub it with a little bit of oil to help the browning. But you know, if you leave that skin wet, then it's going to tend to, you know, it's not going to brown very well.
Right.
Bird's not going to look the way you want it to.
Right. And should you let it sit for a few minutes? Can it go straight into the oven?
If it's been in the refrigerator, if it's been ice cold, it should sit an hour or two before it goes into the oven. Help the skin dry out, help the bird just come up to temperature. You really shouldn't cook a turkey from ice cold. It's a lot better if you don't.
Well, thank you so much for teaching us how to properly brine our turkeys.
Everybody's got juicy turkey this year.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Enjoy.